Welcome to our channel Blender Tips. In this tutorial, you will learn that how we can create the procedural wood floor material in Blender with the help of nodes. And here you can see that I add a different node in the shader editor to create this beautiful material. And here you can see that this is the brick texture and this is the noise texture along with the other combination like noise texture and color ramp. And I put all the essential value and color into the group input node by pressing tab. Here you can see the custom node group. With the help of this custom node group, you can easily control the colors and other parameters of this procedural wood floor material. And here you can see that this is the wood color 1, 2 and 3, and by changing the color you can see that the color is also changed. And this is the another color, and this is the dark strip color. And here you can see that if I change the color, the dark strips or dark lines color is also changed. And here these are the another parameters like brick scale, from where you can scale up and down the brick. And this is the motor size, and this is the brick width. And here you can see the width is increasing or decreasing. And this is the brick height, and from where you can increase the height of the bricks according to your requirement. And this is the dark strip scales, from where you can control the dark strips scale up and down. Beautiful. So with the help of this custom node group, you can easily control the color and other parameters of the procedural wood floor material. And if you want to purchase this material, then you can visit my Patreon page and Gumroad store, from where you can find all of my procedural materials and other Blender files. So let's start. I open the Blender and set up the scene, and here you can see that this is 3D viewport, and I am in camera view and also in rendered view. And these are two objects. This one is icosphere, and this is the plane. And you can see that by pressing tab, these are highly subdivided object. And this is the shader editor, and here you can see that I rename this material procedural wood floor material. And here in material, you can see that our material name is also changed. And here in setting and in surface, you can see that I choose the displacement type, displacement and bump. Beautiful. Now I add some nodes to create a beautiful procedural wood floor material. So for that, first I add the brick textures. So by pressing a shift A, here I search brick texture and place the brick texture something like here. And by selecting the brick texture, press Ctrl T. This will be add the texture coordinate and mapping, and I use the object coordinate instead of generated by default. And this is due to the node wrangler add-on. And if you don't enable node wrangler add-on, then you can enable it. Go into the edit and in preferences, and here you just type node, and here you can see that I check mark the node wrangler add-on. And by selecting the brick texture, press Ctrl Shift and select the brick texture, you can preview the brick texture. And this is also due to the node wrangler add-on, because in texturing, node wrangler and add-on is very helpful to preview and also add another features. Beautiful. And here I set the procedural brick textures. So for setting this, here I choose the color, something here I choose the dark brown color. And here I choose some light color, something this is look better. And here I increase the scale, something like 12, and this will be add more bricks to our objects. And here I decrease the motor size, something like uh, 0.006. This will decrease the motor size, and here I increase this motor smoothness up to 1, and here I change the brick width and brick height, and here in brick width I increase the brick width something like 2, and here you can see that the brick width is increased, and row height I remain it same. After setting the brick textures, here I add another node. So by pressing Shift A, here I add noise texture and place the noise texture above the brick textures. And by pressing again Control T, this will be at the mapping and texture coordinate. And again I use the object coordinate. And here by selecting Control Shift, we can preview the notch texture, and here I change the value of the notch texture something like I increase the scale up to 20, and also increase the details up to 14, and also increase the roughness about 0.700. Beautiful, nice. And here I also want to stretch this notch textures along y-axis. So for that, here I increase the y value of the mapping up to 20. Now this is looking stretch along y-axis. Beautiful. And here I add an color node, mix node. By pressing Shift A, here I add the mix, and here I choose the float type to the color and place the mix node something like here, and here I use this brick textures into the color B. Beautiful. Now it's looking nice. And here I want to add some fake bumps to this wood floor. So for that, here I use the brick textures into the normal, and here you can see that nothing happened because this is the color data and this is the normal data. To convert it, here I use the bump node and place it here, and also the normal into the height. Now it's look better. Beautiful. And also connect this node with the base color, and by pressing Ctrl Shift, you can see the textures in real time. Beautiful. Now I want to add some color to this procedural wood floor, and for that, by pressing Shift A, here I add the color ramp and place the color ramp something like here, and here I choose the difference color. By pressing plus, this will be add a new pointer, and I place it something like here, and also by pressing this will be add another pointer, and here I place it something like here. Now I want to change the colors. Select this, and here I use the some dark brown color, something like this, and also make it the dark brown color. uh, it's look better, and this is the light dark brown color, something like this, and also increase to adjust it. Now it's look more better. Beautiful. And this one I also change the color, so I place it here, and here I change its color to lightest brown, something like this. Beautiful. After applying the colors, here you can see that our wood floor is looking so nice, and I want to add some dark lines on this wood floor. So for that, here I add the another noise texture by pressing Shift D to duplicate and place it something like here, and here I use the same stretch mapping and plug in into the vector, and by pressing Ctrl Shift I can preview this noise texture, and here I want to create the distortion to this noise texture. So for that, by pressing Shift A, here I add the Voronized texture and place the Voronized textures something like here, and I remain all the setting same, and also color into the factor. So here I add another color ramp and place the color ramp something like here, and here I use the distance of the Voronoi to the vector of the color ramp, and by pressing Ctrl Shift I can preview this, and now I make these lines sharp something like this, and here I can preview this. After making this color ramp high contrast, you will see the black and white lines on this noise textures, and here I add the mix color something like by pressing Shift A. Here I add the mix, and here I choose the types color, and here I want the color of this color ramp into the factor, and here I use this color ramp into the color B, and here I place this color ramp principal PSDF something like here, and here I connect with the base color and also with the surface, and here you can see that the lines appears, and here I adjust the color of these lines. So for that, here I choose some dark brown color something like here, and also make it more dark. Beautiful. Now it's look better, and now here you can see that our procedural wood floor material is ready, and here by pressing F12 you can view it in rendered view, and here you can see the final render of the procedural wood floor material. Nice. Thanks for watching.